Welcome, this is gonna be another walkthrough of not my deck. I know, weird. This deck also belongs to my friend whose Golden Tarot I either posted already or, I'm gonna post a walkthrough of that deck and the trimming of that deck. But anyway, I thought that I would not just, look at the deck when we are meeting, because why not? I would record my initial thoughts, because who knows, maybe in the future I will pick up a copy of this deck. I don't know. I mean, at this very moment I'm not that inclined, but never say never. There is a tiny glare and I'm so sorry. I'm working with a new light and I made the light, so this is the best that I could make. I will try to make something different later, but for now this should be good. And yeah, the box is a simple tug box with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups, I'm assuming, which is always nice. This is the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, I forgot to say. I don't know which one, probably this is, no, it should be, I don't know if there's an, front or back for a tug box, but it is a simple tag box. Yes, we're gonna put that over there because we don't need boxes around here. The deck comes with a simple, oops, the cards are kind of slippery. With a simple Los Carabeo style white book, which is not, not terrible. I think when you're learning, it's good start to just learn with something small, because these are keywords, so there is quite a lot that you need to learn if you don't just jump into using your intuition with readings. So I'm gonna put this over here, hopefully. Okay, so it's a bit crooked on my table, but it should be good on the screen. And as far as I can see, there's no glare because these cards are not that shiny. They have this matte shine, so they look more shiny on the camera, but in real life they are quite good, quite nice. It's nothing special, but the deck itself is not too thick, which I appreciate. And I know she does too, because she has small hands as well. Here's a Light Seers Tarot. It's smaller and narrower than a Light Seers, which I think it's standard tarot size. That's the one that I was looking for. Okay, so probably I'm gonna move it in a way that it's gonna be crooked on your screen. I'm so sorry, but I don't wanna, look at my phone while I'm looking at the deck. So we have the Fool, which is a completely different one from the usual one. I don't know how much it differs from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, and this is a witchcraft based themed deck, so it could easily be something completely different. But I kind of like that, there's this figure, and I would imagine that they are doing some sort of magic spell, because it's an eclipse. So I kind of like this, energy where you're just before the moment of something important happening and you don't know where it's gonna go. Oh yeah, these are the bags. I really like the bags with the 3 moons and water, and who knows, maybe that's sky or just another reflected water. The Magician is a woman with a book. If I hold it, this should work, right? I quite like her dress. And it's a pink moon. I quite like the colors. Oh. And my favorite card in every deck, the High Priestess. I quite like her, to be honest. I find it interesting that her toe is just touching the water, you know, because it suggests to me that she still gets all the knowledge she needs from just that tiny, small gesture. And the intertwined branches are really cool. I just don't get why some cards are so empty if you look at the background, and why is that some has quite a nice background. I mean, I like this one a lot more, but that's just my Freudian thing. The Empress with a eagle, a hawk, and a very interesting looking bunny. I mean, the colorization is not that typical, or is it? I'm not a bunny expert. But yeah, bunnies are, you know, symbols of prosperity, so I get that. Oh wait, do they have the... I mean, too bad it's not, both of them doesn't have completely matching ribbons, because it should be like this, and it should be the same color. Why is that it? I mean, otherwise it's matching, or are they matching someone else? We'll see. We'll see. But this is the Emperor with a ram and some smaller version of the ram in a very stable, grounded foundation, which, you know, can be something that keeps you in place, can be rigid. Sorry, leaf. The Hierophant is a High Priest here in this deck, and I quite like the Fae energy, even though it's kind of interesting with the Disney version of the gnomes and this dragonil creature. Because if this would be more fiery, all the elements could be here. I'm assuming it's still fiery. The Lovers, and they have this. They have the same stone pillar they are standing on, and the Chariot with a baby, and the parents are the two balancing, well, not horses or sphinx or whatever, but whatever it's that the baby is, you know, balancing on, which I quite find funny, especially because my sister just gave birth a few days ago, so I mean, by the time you watch this video, it's probably gonna be a few months, because I'm probably gonna post this in January. The Strength, it's quite an interesting one. Like, why is it wearing a mask like that? Because the lion is quite traditional, and I kind of like it that, you know, no one's trying to hurt the lion, because you don't. I like that reading of the Strength when you're taming your inner or outer enemies, or you know, negative influences. Hermit with that, whatever it's called, stuff. I know. I still haven't learned these. The Wheel. I'm assuming they are witches, right? And they are, or are they the, oh god, you know, in the Greek legends or myths where they are spinning the fate, a wheel of fate? You know what I mean. I mean, I know you know. Justice. And interesting because she looks a bit pregnant. And she's blowing some leaves into being butterflies. Definitely a little bit different energy, which I don't mind. The Hangman, but I would appreciate more, details. I kind of like more busier cards, I guess, except in the Spacious Tarot. Death, that's quite nice. I mean, obviously, butterfly and the caterpillar. Is that the warm version of the butterfly? It's funny how much words I don't use regularly in English. Okay, Temperance. She's like, hey, party. I mean, does she know that she's not watering the flower? You're missing the flower. Interesting, the devil. So is this a reflection, and are we that tree? Or is this a window into a different dimension? The Tower. I mean, it's not bad. It could be more powerful, because the lightning that usually strikes into the tower is missing the tree. So no one is forced to leave yet. I mean, it looks like, but the bird is just flying away. And it's interesting that the tree is behind this white block, not on it, but behind it. When did it change into the white one? Oh, I was not paying attention. Okay. So, pure Temperance from Strength, it was this metallic looking, and now we're into this white stone looking foundation, no element. What is it called? Does it have a name? The Star. The Moon and the Sun. Another pair. And whoa, I just got dizzy for no reason. I don't like feeling like that. Interesting, but I kind of like this moon, this pinkish moon. Oh, Judgment. Okay, I know that these are, figures coming out from the stone block, but as soon as I looked at it, it just reminded me of those Chinese dragon illustrations, the really simple ones. I had a fake tattoo, a temporary tattoo, which was similar in shape, and it was a stylized dragon, so I was like, what's a dragon? But of course these are, figures coming out from something and going up, and all the judgmenty stuff. The bird. I like this. Grandma and this, grand kid. A young tree and an old tree. The cycles and, where we're coming and where we're hopefully going. Sharing our knowledge and stuff. Ace of Pentacles. Now this is really cool. You can see the moon phases in the cobwebs. That's really cool. Two of Pentacles with a little bunny. In a very foggy, which event is like, oh, or it's snow even. No, I would say it's more like, the thick fog. that comes when vampires are emerging in movies. Three of Pentacles. Interesting, because it looks like he's the model and she's working on the sculpture, because they are kind of in a similar way, and she's connected with the pentacle and with this flower and the bunny, and I'm assuming with the guy as well, but still she's the only one who's working. But sometimes, you know, you don't see what others give to the project, because by the look of, you know, first glance is like she's working, she's doing all the hard work and he's just sitting there. But if he's not sitting there as a model, then she has nothing to work on, or, you know, so it could be an interesting way to read the card. The bunny. Four of Pentacles. I like this stable, protective energy, because I'm kind of more inclined to read now the Four of Pentacles as being mindful with your resources, and not, when it's in the reverse, it's greedy, but the main meaning is not greed, it's more being mindful of your resources. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. Now this is something completely different, because I don't see any isolation and, you know, being left out in the cold. Even though 5 is a disruptive number, so it should be something like that. I mean, something more negative, but I guess in this deck it's not, because at least I don't see, unless they are sacrificing that bunny. And you know, I could check. Maybe I should check that one. Let's check the Five of Pentacles. Didn't want to do that because it takes forever, but oh, there's a Sabbath spread. Interesting. And one spread for all, I guess, you know, all the Sabbats, nothing different. Ah, yeah, that's okay. I mean, you can read it. I'm looking for the Two of Pentacles, right? No, the Five of Pentacles. The power to lack, yeah. I mean, it's the same meaning. So the meaning in the little white book is the traditional meaning, but it doesn't go well with the card. I mean, at least I don't see anything what I usually see in Five of Pentacles. I mean, do tell me, please, what do you see? Six of Pentacles. That's more like it. Seven of Pentacles. Talking to little animals. Squirrelies. Look at the little tiny squirrel. Though again, I don't see the usual meaning, which is not a problem, but the book is not helping me with what am I supposed to see with this card. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, here we are, perfection. I mean, perfecting something. Like, do you see anything like, you know, you did all the hard work and now you're waiting to, I mean, I could try and just say that the wheat or whatever in the background is, you know, growing, and I can, but that's already feel like I'm, you know, reaching and I'm trying to put the meaning in the card, and I don't necessarily like doing that. I don't mind if the card meaning differs from the usual one, but I want to see something immediately. And like I said, some people, ooh, it looks like she's, you know, floating on the water. She's not, but could be. Whatever. So yeah, what I wanted to say, that I don't mind, and you know, maybe other people just look at it and see. So, and it's not my deck, so I should ask my friend. Interesting. Ten of Pentacles with the cats and dogs. Sure. I mean, I know I've seen Instagram and Pinterest photos of cats and dogs sleeping next to each other, but that's just, ours are always, you know, a bit reserved with each other. I mean, what is this gnome is doing here? Every time I see some a gnome like this, I think about Harry Potter, and when, oh god, who says that? Ron? I think it's Ron, when Harry is visiting, you know, and they are getting the gnomes out of the garden, and Ron is talking about that, oh yeah, he saw what muggles think gnomes are. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely. I mean, it shouldn't move as slow as, you know, there's cobwebs, huh? But spiderwebs, why do I say cobwebs? Interesting. Cobwebs. What is that even? Ooh, I like her throne. That tree. That looks so cool. This dude, though, he's everywhere. See? She's totally winning the throne game. I mean, it's not the Iron Throne, but she's winning. Oh god. Dogs are very, very loud today. Ace of Swords. I like this Celtic kind of design with the butterflies. And we had the Ace of Swords for the weekly. I mean, I'm doing a waterfall spread in the light series, and just wanted to show how different they can be. You know, much more traditional than the light series, but they are still nice. Two of Swords. Definitely making a decision. And I like this shadowy area, like, because they can represent, you know, all the negative talk, or just, you know, the murmur that other people are trying to give you advice, and you shouldn't listen to that. Three of Swords. And this is a cup. Shaped like a cup. See, this is different, and I want to know why. Because I like how it's different, but I don't think that the book would be any help, because it wasn't with the other ones either. 3. Unwelcome knowledge, painful truths, heartbreak, heartache, betrayal, disloyalty, and faithfulness. Do you see that in this card? Because I do not. I see something else, like getting unexpected, you know, knowledge or just gifts from something higher than you. When you put down your, you know, sword, or you just, I mean, this part could be, you know, that tragedy, loss, blah 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 part, but this, the more important, the more interesting part is not in the book. Boo, I'm disappointed. 4 of Swords. Oh wow, we're going with the tombstone. Okay, but I'm assuming she's the one who's getting her the rest, not the person. 5 of Swords. That's kind of okay, but I kind of feel like cheated, you know, because you don't get the full meaning if you don't get why the artist chose these images. Maybe there are something on the internet, you know, like on her, or their website, I don't know, or there's a book or something, but 7 of Swords. I would definitely look it up, because oh, that's good too. because yeah, it's time to move. I kind of like that. You know, not just the usual, you're not able to move because you're binding yourself in the situation, but it's the sense of urgency that you need to stop just giving into fear and start moving. Nine of Swords. Ah, snow. Do you remember when there was snow in the winter? I kind of don't anymore. Ten of Swords. Well, I mean, this is too nice for me. I read the Ten of Swords as depression, you know, as hitting rock bottom, and yes, you will, you know, eventually start moving away from that, hopefully. But this card is too nice for me. I need the Ten of Swords to be a card, like I said, just for myself, something that kicks my butt in a reading. But if someone doesn't like that, you know, because it's too strong for them, then it could be, because the butterflies could work. Page of Swords with the book, getting that knowledge, being all woohoo, I'm succeeding, la la la, and then this little face like, yeah, because we gave you the knowledge. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, look at the glare. Dun dun dun. Everybody has a book, which is cool. I like these dresses. Interesting that this little creature is painting, because I would expect that in a Wands suit. King of Swords. Quite rigid or stiff. That's more like the word I was looking for. Okay, I need to be a bit more quicker, because bit quicker. Yeah, I know I don't speak English all the time. Because the cat started to jump on the handle of the door in the next room. Ace of Chalices. This, like I said on the box, it looks kind of cool, because you have the moon reflected, and the 3 moon is reflecting, not just the one. Ah, 2 of Cups with is that just a ring of light or moon, sun eclipse, whatever? Just because, you know, it seems like there's something in front of it. 3 of Cups or Chalices in this deck. Definitely witches having some ritual together, having fun. The 4. I like it. I mean, she's, you know, she's kind of, I wouldn't say bored, I would say a bit exhausted, a bit tired. So she's like, let's rest a little, because I'm feeling very good here, everything is fine. And then life would be like, hey, but here's a squirrel and there's a bunnies and all these interesting creatures, and you could get so much out of the situation more if you would, you know, open your eyes. But you're like, nah, I'm good, I'm just resting. 5 of Cups. Another one that differs from the, whoops, at least for me. And I don't know why. 5 of Cups, childhood joy, nostalgia, yes. Be good with that. 7 of Cups. Okay. I feel like I'm missing out. 8 of Cups. Very interesting. I mean, this is a situation where you're walking away from something that was meaningful, that you invested a lot in, and is she gonna leave that other person died there? Or is that other person already dead and we're getting, you know, into a more serious one? Nine of Cups. Okay, seriously, her garment is so freaking cool. Eight of Cups. Looks like long. That's nice. I mean, Page of Cups. You know, the little fae creatures. Or more like fairy, I guess. It looks like more Disney version. Oh, it's like that. He or she, because it could be either, which is cool. Riding a dolphin. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I like both thrones, but which one is better? In this case, I'm not quite sure. It's kind of simplistic, though. In a way, not in a bad way, just Ace of Wands with a cat. Oh, is it harvest? I'm assuming, though this is green. Or is this yellow? I mean, since the flame are so yellow, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's green corn. I guess it's not. Oh, look at that. Kitty, kitty. Two of Wands. The cat is like, please decide. I need to go. Three of Wands. The cat is definitely ready to start, but is the person as well. Four of Wands. Taking a break to celebrate your achievements so far, and maybe getting married, because why not? Five of Wands. Ah, that's cool. Why is there 4% only? Plus the two cats. Is Spirit the fifth even? See, we're missing out. Six of Wands with a cat, obviously. But it's interesting that, you know, they're both walking, so it looks more like a wedding than the Four of Wands. Seven of Wands with dogs. German shepherds, right? Oh, look at that. Someone is... look at the face of the cat. It's like, what is this? Flesh is here? Oh, I like that everywhere there's a cat in the one suit. And some people have green hair because, you know, why not? Okay, this is the Nine of Wands. I'm solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Ten of Wands. Hey lady, you lost your fire. Yeah, you. That's yours. Ooh. Page of Wands is kind of crazy. She's like, yoo-hoo. With the green hair. Oh, with a camel. In the Nine of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. She doesn't look like she's sitting on anything. She looks like she's doing those wall exercises. And finally the King of Wands. With a very cool crystal throne. And look at that, how much gold stuff he has, you know. And why he? Why not the King of Pentacles? these cards are not edged, and as you can see, they look like they were recycled. I'm not sure, but they don't look that amazing quality wise. So let's see how would they look in a reading, just next to each other. I'm not going to do an actual reading now because this video is already long enough. Plus I really want to reverse the deck, but my friend doesn't read the reversals, so I don't want to, you know, be mean and whoops, play with her deck in a way she doesn't use it. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, the Two of Swords, and Justice. Wow. So definitely something needs to be left behind. Like I said, I don't read the readings, but something needs to be left behind, and you need to make a decision. I'm assuming, yeah, I feel like you need to leave behind something to reach a place where you can be just to the situation and to yourself and to others. Because this is my usual spread the problem of the situation, what you're doing now and what's the possible outcome. So you're not leaving something that you should be leaving, even though you know that it's not working for you anymore. And as you can see, the cards are a bit warped, bent, so they don't necessarily stay in place if you just touch the bottom part. But they look quite nice together. I mean, it's not a bad deck in any way. Okay, so mini read at the end. Thank you so much for my friend who lent me this deck so I could, you know, do this video, and I hope you don't mind me shuffling in the end, though it was shuffled when I got it, so hopefully it's not a problem. And thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video if you find it useful, and subscribing because that helps me. And comment down below, do you have this deck? Do you like to use this deck? Do you know any meanings, you know, or a place where you can get the extra meanings for the cards? Oh god, that dog is so loud. Because that would be so useful. I mean, not for me because it's not mine, but maybe for my friends. So yes, I will shut up now. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.